Stream online at www.1380wabh.com. This is Mike Warren here at the Turf Stadium for another sectional championship matchup. Tonight it's the boys B2 sectional championship with a number 1 seed hometown Haverling Rams taking on the number 6 seed, the Bishop-Kearney Kings from Rochester. If you were listening last night, you heard it. This is a repeat of last year's sectional finals that was played up in Ava, and the Rams came away with a 4-0 victory last year to claim their 16th sectional championship in school history. The Rams, they are, as we said, have claimed 16 titles. This is their 24th sectional final appearance, dating all the way back to 1984. That first one taking place up in Sodus. And those that have been around and were involved, still heartbreaking. 2-1 loss to the North Rose Wolcott Cougars. I will say that that really triggered a huge rivalry still going to this day between Haverling and North Rose. But as we said, their 24th sectional final here in the last 36 years since 1984. A huge feat. 2 out of every 3 years, the Rams making it this far into the sectional finals. They come in tonight, as we said, as the number 1 seed with a record of 13-1. They clinched their 3rd consecutive Livingston County Division I title, the last game of the year, and they're looking also to clinch a 3rd consecutive sectional championship here tonight. They've come here with a couple of impressive wins. First, a 5-0 win over Wayland Cohocton in the quarterfinals, and then Monday night right here on this Turf Stadium field here, it was a 6-0 victory over the Marauders from Williamson. The Rams, as we said, looking for their 17th title in program history and 9th under Coach Matt Hill. If you date it back, Coach Hill's a little bit of a memory here as well. His first sectional title, actually he shared with these Bishop-Kearney Kings back in 2004. They traveled up to Cohocton to take on Bishop-Kearney. That ended in a 0-0 tie, and they were declared co-champions at that point. And then it was Bishop-Kearney advancing on in penalty kicks after the award ceremony. So a little bit of history here again. Again, Coach Hill and receiving his first sectional title of 8 so far, going for number 9 tonight against these Bishop-Kearney Kings up in Cohocton. And then, of course, the other 8, we can't forget Coach Tom Hagedorn. He's got the other 8 sectional titles to his name in the program. And he is also won state championship back in 1996, the year that the Rams went undefeated 25-0-0. They were ranked number 8 in the country back at the point by NSCAA. And certainly a huge accomplishment that state championship season. They have made it to the Final Four 5 times since that time in that history as well. And again, a little bit of history again. The Haverling boys and the soccer programs here in Haverling looking to repeat history again back in 1998, the first time the girls won their sectional championship. The boys too won, so it was the boys and girls both winning a sectional title that year. They're looking to do the same thing here tonight. The girls, of course, congratulations to Coach Braden Ordway and the girls team last night, winning a nice impressive 5-1 victory in the finals here over Leroy. And they claimed, as we said, their second championship in program history. And certainly a huge congratulations to Coach Ordway and the entire girls team. The boys looking to make it a repeat here tonight and claim and bring home both sectional trophies here to Haverling, both the boys B2 and the girls B2, if the Rams can win tonight. Talking about the Rams, we've talked about it all year long. They are just totally dominating their opponents. 65 goals on the season while giving up only 7 in their 14 games. So just a half a goal per game average, while certainly well over 4 goals per game in as far as the attack goes. And they're led by Brendan Strong in the back. He's been solid all year long. He's been solid for 4 years long. He's finishing up his 4-year career as a starter for Coach Hill, and also finishing up a huge tradition from the Strong family. 191 games, 192 consecutive games played by a member of the Strong family on the boys team here since 2011. It goes all the way back to Garrett Strong, and I'm going to end it up tonight with Brendan Strong. And we'll get a little bit into their stats here in a little bit, but 5 boys coming through the program in the 10 years. A couple of years there were 3 of the Strong family on the field at the same time, and Brendan, as we said, wrapping it up here tonight for the Strongs. And that surpasses back in the 80s and early 90s. It was the Wits. They had 171 consecutive games for playing for the boys program here. And now we're up with the Strongs, 192 consecutive games with a Strong boy on the field for the Haverling Rams. And turning it over to the Bishop-Kearney Kings. They come in coached by Steven Strauss. They too have a very potent offense, a couple of a midfielder and attacker that can find the back of the net pretty much at any time. They've advanced on to this finals tonight with a couple of upsets, if you can call them that. First, over the number 3 seed, North Rose Wolcott Cougars. That was in North Rose. That was a 5-2 victory last Saturday. And then Monday night they traveled to Penn Yan. They took on the number 2 seed, the Penn Yan Mustangs, and they came away with a 2-0 victory up there, advancing them on to tonight's championship matchup against the Haverling Rams. They are, as we said, they're led by a couple of seniors. First, it's Evan Stevely on the attack. He's got 28 goals on the season. And then in the midfield, both the setup man, but he also finds the back of the net as well. Both of them, I believe, were on the All-State team last year. This is Casey O'Gara in the midfield. He's got 13 goals, 10 assists on the season. And again, the Kings, they've found the back of the net 52 times on the season, and given up 25. So we'll see if they can slow down that Rams potent offense. And that's going to wrap it up for the pregame. I'm going to send it back to our studio for a quick word from our sponsors. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineups. Let's go 2 minutes here, Brian. Awesome, thanks.
Starting with Bishop-Kearney. Number 3, senior Nick Shavaniech. Number 7, senior Casey O'Gara. Number 9, senior Evan Stevely. Number 14, senior Ben Tantalo. Number 10, senior Matthew Tierney. Number 12, senior Josh Vogt. Number 2, junior Yako. Number 1, sophomore Trevor Bonham. Number 5, sophomore Calvin Kahn. Number 15, sophomore Joey Triasi.
Welcome back to tonight's Class B2 sectional championship matchup between the number 1 seed Haverling Rams and the number 6 seed Bishop-Kearney Kings here on WAVH now 11380 AM 100.3 on the FM. And we've got both teams being introduced here on the field. We're going to introduce them to you here over the radio as well. First, for the number 6 seed, Bishop-Kearney Kings, coached by Steven Strauss. They come in with a record of 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie. And they are the visitors here. They're in all white. It's in goal, number 1, Trevor Bannon. Number 2, a junior, Yaakov. Number 3, a senior, Nick Chavanik.
Number 8,
Number 5, a sophomore, Kelvin Crone.
Number 4,
Number 7, in the midfield, a senior, Casey O'Gara.
And on the attack,
Number 8, a sophomore, Luke Teitler.
And number 3,
leading scorer, senior, number 9, Evan Stevely.
Rams are coached by Matt Hill.
Number 10, a senior, Matt Tierney. A senior in the midfield, number 12, Josh. There we go. And a senior, Ben Tantello. And number 15, a sophomore, Joey Triassi. And now for your hometown number 1 seed, 13-1 record, coached by Matt Hill. Starting for the Rams, number 1, a sophomore, Zach Musso. A senior, number 2, Brendan Strong. Leading scorer with 29 goals on the season, number 3, Kiefer Calkins. Number 4, a junior at the midfield, Brady Dixon. Number 7, also in the midfield, Brady Yardom. Number 8, a senior on the attack, Tony Orfanidis. Number 9, a sophomore or a freshman, Ezra Hode. A senior, number 10, Nate Musso. A junior in the midfield, number 13, DJ Smith. And another junior on defense, number 14, Caden Madison. And in goal for the Rams tonight, number 5, junior, AJ Bratz. We're underway now. It was Bishop-Kearney with the kickoff in their white uniforms attacking left to right. They got the ball down the left-hand side of the field. Rams knocked it out. Now they're going to have a throw-in on their attacking end as they were able to work the ball down the field. Went out of bounds off the Kings. And it's going to be Brady Dixon with an early throw. We're just about a minute in here. Brady going to the far sideline. He's about 25 yards out. He's got the flip throw. It's into the box. It's right in the center of the field, headed straight up in the air. The second header won by the Rams. Bounced out now by the Kings. Won there by Caden Madison. He's keeping it in. Now it's DJ Smith still trying to keep battle for it. Ezra Hode now on the far sideline. He gets to it, plays it forward to Musso. Nope, that's Orfanidis on the right side. Ball in front to the 6. Cleared out, not quite out of danger. Nate Musso going to try to cross it in, out of bounds. It's going to be another throw in for the Rams as Brady Dixon goes over again. Going to take this flip throw on the far sideline. Early pressure, good ball in there. It was cleared out after the ball was headed straight up in the air. The Kings able to clear it out, but not out of danger. Now Dixon again with that flip throw. Another big one. This is at the near post. Goalkeeper, it's up and over. It's into the back of the net. We'll see if it was touched. We'll see if it was touched. No, it was not touched. The Rams are celebrating, but it bounced in. Of course, a throw-in is an indirect kick or an indirect ball coming in. Somebody has to touch it before it goes into the net, and that ball went across the goal line before one of the Rams touched it. No goal. A big chance, a lot of excitement here, but good call by the official. Nobody touched that ball. It did bounce over the goalkeeper's head. That's Bonin, and with no touch, it's going to be a indirect kick coming out for the Kings. Coach Hill looking for an explanation here on the sideline. Doesn't like what he's hearing, but it does look like it. I didn't see anybody touch it, as I said, until the ball was over the cross line, and it's going to be a goal kick coming out for the Kings. Ball into the middle. Brady Dixon going up over the top of O'Gara. Heads the ball straight to Calkins. Calkins plays through ball to Hode. Hode's in the box on the left-hand side. He doesn't know what to do up there. He crosses it in, and I'm going to take a corner kick, the first of the night. Ezra Hode, usually in a defensive mode here, as the Kings only have one attacker up. Ezra Hode being able to get into the attack for the Rams. A good ball in, trying to get the ball into the middle. Going to knock it off the foot of the King, and it's going to be Brady Yardom now on this near side, looking to take the corner kick for the Rams. Early pressure here for the Rams. We're 4 minutes in, still no score. This ball go to the far post, looking for the head of Calkins. It's over him. Going to be headed out. DJ Smith trying to keep it in. Now the Kings looking for a counterattack. They got a little bit of space at the midfield. Brady Dixon hustling back right to midfield, knocking the ball away, knocks it over to Yardom. Yardom able to slide tackle, keep the ball going forward, going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a Haverling throw off of Bishop-Kearney. We're here right in front of the Bishop-Kearney bench. The linesman pointing the Rams' way, and the Rams going to have a throw in. Brady Dixon set to take this throw. As we said, right between the two benches, it's the Rams with a throw in. We'll look for that counterattack. As we said, Bishop-Kearney really only has one man up, but you can see what they're trying to do just on that play right there. Get the ball out of the box and look for a quick counter, looking for that one man. We'll see if Caden Madison can keep that ball out away from him and slow that attack down, or that counterattack down for the Kings tonight. He did that time, and then a great hustle there by Brady Dixon to knock the ball away right at midfield. It is going to be Dixon with another throw, and this time it's on the near sideline. He's going to do the flip throw. That one slips out of his hands, comes off to the near post. Rams trying to keep it in. Hope does, right back to Dixon. He plays it to the far post. Headed there, back in front of the goal. Saved by the goalkeeper. Great save by Trevor Bannon. Diving to his right. It was a header. It looked like off the head of Nate Musso. He went back to the far post. Bannon gave up a little bit of a rebound, but then pounced on it, able to pull that ball in. Left-footed punt now by Bannon into the center circle. Again, it's Yardom going up over the top of O'Gara, and a foul going to be called on Yardom, and a direct kick for the Kings right at midfield now for Bishop-Kearney. Good exciting action here. Early pressure. We're 5 minutes in. Still no score here in tonight's B2 championship matchup between the Rams and the Kings from Bishop-Kearney. This ball going straight down the middle, about the 18. Madison heads it up. Still in the box now, and it's going to be a ball on goal, kind of deflected, and Bratz comes out, pulls it in. No real damage there, no real danger. That ball is put on goal by number 5, Kelvin Crone, up from a defensive position. Punt now over midfield, looking for the head of Zach Musso. He finds him. Now it's down to Calkins. Calkins got a man on his back. Going to knock it off the foot of his own player, and the Rams going to take the throw in. Brady Dixon. Nope, there's going to be a foul call. It's going to be a direct kick for the Rams. A foul there as Zach Musso was battling for that ball. Two arms in the back before the ball went out of bounds, and now it's going to be Strong right in front of the Kings bench. Going to take this ball. Direct kick. It's in front of the goal. That's it right at the goalkeeper. Headed out down to the 18 to the foot of Yardom. He gets a shot off, deflects off to the outside. Bishop-Kearney trying to keep it in. They do. They're going down the left-hand side, trying to get the ball out of their defensive end. It's O'Gara now playing it up the left side, and they're going to go out of bounds. And a Rams throw at midfield. Looking for the back head of Nate Musso over there. Now he finds it, heading it forward, comes down to the foot of Hode, up and over, looking for Orphanides. Now Calkins trying to head it forward down through there. Ezra Hode trying to get in the attack again. Ball up and over into the midfield with some spin on it. Brady Yardom trying to knock it forward. He can't. Going to be knocked out to this sideline, heading towards the Rams bench. That is a Strong coming across, playing the ball forward, up and over, all the way back to the center back. Zach Musso trying to get on the end of it. He is still there. He's got one on him. Now it's Calkins as trying to play the ball out of the back, and they are. And Yardom going to knock the ball out of the official, off the official, out of bounds, and a throw in right in front of the Kings bench for Bishop-Kearney. Backhead there by Kearney. Second head won by Brady Dixon, out of bounds again, right at midfield. And number 5, Kelvin Crone, going to leave it. No, he's going to pick it up again. He thought one of his teammates was going to call him off it. He's got the throw in right here at midfield, and it's going to be DJ Smith knocking the ball out of bounds, this time in front of the Rams bench for a throw in. Looks like DJ Smith has gotten the defensive duty against Evan Stevely, the leading scorer. He's got 28 goals on the season. And now it's up to O'Gara. That is Stevely. He gets a shot off. Looked like it was going up upper corner. AJ Bratz goes up, pulls it in. About 30 yards out. That shot, good left-footed shot. As we said, they could score from just about anywhere. That was a good shot on frame. And AJ Bratz able to go up, pull it in. Off the head now of Zach Musso. Still in the midfield. And down to the chest of Smith. He's going to play it forward, looking for Orphanides. And Bishop-Kearney trying to play it out of their back with a short ball now. Orphanitas hustling back, trying to get possession, can't quite do it. Down the left-hand side now. Knocked backwards out of bounds. There's Madison. He's on the back of number 7, Casey O'Gara, not letting him turn. It is O'Gara that's up on the attack. We said they only had one man up. He's up there, and as we said, Caden Madison gonna find a marking duty on him pretty much all night long, I believe. Bishop-Kearney trying to play the ball out of the back. They can't quite do it. Comes to the foot. Calkins battling there. And now they are looking to play the ball through the middle. A little bit of space as the Rams have committed forward. There's Madison again stepping up, winning that ball. Coming down through the middle now. Brady Dixon playing the ball up and over. He finds Orphanitas on the far sideline at midfield. Calkins looking to make a run. Orphanitas trying to go down the right-hand side. Now a ball into the box and cleared out there by Bishop-Kearney. That had Kiefer Calkins written all over it, but defended nicely by the Kings. It's Ezra Hode now trying to get forward. He plays a through ball into the box. Not quite enough angle. And a whistle's going to blow after that ball was played forward by Hode. He got tackled from behind, and the official's going to stop play and give a talking to number 14 there. That's Ben Tantello. And he's talking to him. I don't see a card coming out yet, but he did talk to him. He did give a card, and it's going to be a Rams direct kick now from about 30 yards out, right in the center of the park here. The official now going to come over and give an explanation to their coach. What I saw was the ball had been played through by Ezra Hode, and then a foul was clear afterwards. And it's number 14 having to come off with a yellow card. That's, as we said, a senior, Ben Tantello. And the Rams going to have a direct kick now. They're about 25 yards out, about the right side of the post as you're looking at goal. It's Calkins and Strong both looking over it. The three-man wall. They're asking for 10 yards. And Yardim's in front about the 18. He's unmarked right now. We'll see what they do. But Calkins and Strong talking it over. Rams now have moved Yardim into the edge of the wall. And like I said, a three-man wall. They're 25 yards out. And Calkins and Strong talking it over. Strong going to run over Calkins with a shot. Just wide, a goal. And off the end line for a goal kick. Looked like he may have had the goalkeeper Bannon beat, but not quite on frame. Just maybe 2 yards wide, a goal. And it comes out for a goal kick. We're 10 minutes into tonight's championship matchup. It's the Rams 0 and the Kings from Bishop-Kearney 0. A little bit of back and forth action here. As we said, Bishop-Kearney really looking to slow the Rams' attack down, but they are looking to counter for sure. That ball headed in by Brady Dixon, going to be knocked out of bounds, and he's going to get the throw in again. Looked most likely going to be a flip throw. Last one slipped out of his hands, went straight up in the air. But the first two were very effective in front of the goal. As we said, one of them found the back of the net, but no Rams player was able to touch it. This one driven low and hard, looking to Zach Musso. He leaves it back. Oh, he's going to turn now, crossing it into the 18. One hop. It's Calkins coming back to try to win it. He flicks it across to his right foot, tries to get around the second defender, can't quite do it. He's going to hustle back now. DJ Smith hustling back. Nate Musso as well. DJ's still on the ball on the left-hand side now for the Kings. They're looking to play the ball into the middle. They find number 7, Casey O'Gara, going down the left-hand side, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Caden Madison. O'Gara got it to his foot, but Madison able to knock that ball away out of bounds, and a throw in for the Kings now in their attacking end. They're on the far side of the field looking for this throw in, and this is a big one into the box, up and over the head of Strong, comes into the middle. Brady Dixon there going to just clear it out. He finds the head of Orphanitas. He heads it forward. It's Calkins now. He's on the ball. He's got 2 men on him. He's got some runners down the middle. He looks to cross. Hode trying to get on the end of it. Can't quite do it. Ball popped out into the middle again. Yardim heads the ball up. Second header playing it forward, looking for Calkins. Yardim still on the ball. Comes across to Hode. Now it's Nate Musso. He loses the ball down the left side as the Kings going to slow it up, see what they got. Ball into the middle now. It's number 15, Joey Triassi. Playing the ball all the way out to the right-hand side. Brady Dixon defending over here. That's number 5, Crone. And Dixon going to knock it out of bounds and give Crone and the Kings a throw. And they're in their attacking end again. And it's going to leave it for O'Gara. He's going to take the throw. He had a big throw here on the other side. This one too is into the near post, headed out there by Yardom. And Kings trying to keep it in. This time it's Nate Musso pounding it out to about midfield. Slowing it down there are the Kings. Back out to the right-hand side to Crone. And a whistle's going to blow. Foul going to be called on the Rams. Brady Dixon a little bit too aggressive there. A hold on the back, and it's going to be a direct kick now for the Kings. About 35 yards out, 33 yards out here on the near sideline. And the Rams going to have a two-man wall, and the rest are going to mark up about the 12-yard line. It's O'Gara going to put this ball in play. He plays it to the far post, and the Kings trying to get on the end of it, still in front. And going to be an offsides call. The whistle was up. Linesman on this near side had his flag up, and offsides. The Rams going to play the ball out. Dangerous ball in there, but the Kings got a little bit of a head start, and offsides, and it's Strong now going to take this indirect coming out of the back end. That ball well over midfield. The header comes down. Yardom trying to win the second ball. Can't. Comes down to the foot of Dixon. Dixon plays it to the outside for Zach Musso. He tries to get around the corner, and it's going to go off the foot. No call yet. It's going to be a Rams call, deflected off the foot of the King player. And Dixon now going to take this throw in front of the Kings bench. Going down the left-hand side, headed out again. It's coming right back to the foot of Dixon. He's got time. He's playing it in with his left foot, looking for the far post. Headed out by Bishop-Kearney down to the foot of DJ Smith. He plays it to the outside, looking for Orfanitas. He finds him. Still defended on that side. Orfanitas trying to get around the outside. He does get around one, gets around the second, knocked out all the way over midfield, back to the foot of Strong. He's going to pound it right back in. This time it's going to go over the head of Musso. Musso heads it forward into the box. Calkins trying to get on the end of it. Going to go out of bounds. And got a shaking of the hand there. And it's going to be a direct kick, a foul called on Kiefer Cox. He was going after the ball. Looked like he tripped up that player. And out of their goal box here, it's going to be the Bishop-Kearney Kings playing the ball out after a trip on Kiefer Calkins. We're 15 minutes in, still no score. A lot of end-to-end action here between the Kings and the Rams here tonight in tonight's Class B2 sectional championship. That ball off the top of the head of Brady Dixon, knocked out of bounds by DJ Smith. Quick throw in now to Stevely, getting the ball in. This through the middle. Smith now tracking back. He's got O'Gara on him. Smith's going to knock it out of bounds. He had some pressure on him, didn't want to take a chance. And O'Gara going to take a throw in now about 18 yards out. Looking to make a run into the box. It's number 15 there, Triassi, off his head, off the end line, and the Rams going to have a goal kick. High school sports on AM 1380 WABH. FM 100.3 is brought to you by Pizza D's, pizza, wings, subs, calzones, salads, and more at 31 Liberty Street. Call 622-4200 for pizza delivered. Fagan's Funeral Home. 4 generations, we have provided compassionate, caring, dependable service when you need it most, at a most difficult time. And R&D Outdoor Solutions, Bath Steel Equipment Store featuring power saws, lawn trimmers, and leaf blowers on East William Street in Bath. Player now on the sideline, looks to be maybe a bloody nose. The official sent him off. He's being attended to on the Bishop-Kearney bench. It's number 10, Matt Tierney. He's a senior midfielder and looking to try to get that bleeding stop for Tierney as the Rams going to take this goal kick out of their defensive end. And if it plays stopped here, and the official going to put the ball back in play. It looks like Tierney's going to stay off here. They got a sub on for him. A big kick again by Strong right at midfield. Comes down to the foot of number 8. That's Teitler. He's going down the left side, defended by Hode. He's got O'Gara in the middle. Strong coming over to the sideline. It's into O'Gara. O'Gara gets a shot off up and over the goal. He got over the top of his defender that time, did O'Gara, and knocked it over the top of the goal. He got a shot off, but well over the goal. Rams again with a goal kick. A little bit of pressure now for the Kings on the Rams defense here. They've held up to the pressure so far as that ball goes up and over. This again about 15 yards, well over midfield. Comes down to the center back. Calkins trying to win it now. Back up and over. And about a 30-yard gap there as they're trying to find O'Gara for him to be able to hold it and look for that counterattack. This one, it's going to be off Madison on the far sideline and a throw-in for the Kings. Comes into midfield. Ezra Ho trying to go up and over down the right-hand side, looking for Orpanitas. Back into the middle now, and they're going to be played out into the center of the field. Yardam knocking it over to Hode. Hode looking for Musso down the left side. He's got one on him. He's turning to face up, trying to get it. Now he's going to cross it into the middle to the 18. Right back to Musso. This one is into the box. Off Calkins, straight up in the air. And Calkins shielded off the ball as goalkeeper Trevor Bannon comes up and pulls that ball in as Kiefer was shielded off. That punt well up over midfield, and Hode now playing it back in. He's found Musso down the left side. He's at the top of the box, got it on his left foot, going to pull it back to his right. Looking for Calkins, up and over, still in the box. Comes down, and Bishop-Kearney finally able to clear it out. Not quite out of danger. It's Dixon trying to keep it in. He does. Still inbounds. Nope, the flag's going to go up. Looks like it did go out of bounds off of Dixon, and going to be a throw-in deep in their defensive end now for the Kings. 22 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Tonight's Class B2 championship matchup. It's the Rams and the Kings still at a 0-0 tie. Ball, Calkins looking for Musso now down the left side. Can't quite find it. It's DJ Smith leaving it back for Strong. Strong can't quite get it up and over. Finally, it's Yardam playing the ball to Englert. He plays it forward to Calkins. He's got Hode overlapping. Calkins still on the ball. Plays it to the outside. It's to the foot of Orpanitas. He's into the box. A little bit too far out in front, and Bannon pulls it in. And now it's Bannon looking to come to the top of the 18. Good ball in there by Jose Englert. Found the foot of Calkins. He was able to get the ball through to Orpanitas on that far sideline, and Orpanitas, a little bit of a heavy touch. This ball up and over everybody by Strong. One hop at the 18. It's Calkins looking for it, and it's Bannon going straight up in the air before Calkins could get there. Nobody was going to jump that high as Bannon had both arms outstretched, pulls that ball in. Another left-footed punt there by Bannon into the center circle, straight up in the air. This second header won by Englert. And Bishop-Kearney now going to play the ball down their right-hand side here in front of Coach Hill and the Rams. DJ Smith knocks it forward, and going to be a throw-in for the Kings. Right here between the benches, right below us here in the press box, it's a Bishop-Kearney throw. Number 5, Kelvin Crone set to take the throw off of DJ Smith again, and right back to Crone. He's going to try it again, getting the ball from his bench, and Crone going to take the throw, and this time in front of the Haverling bench. Headed on there, that's number 10, Matt Tierney, back into the game. He tried to flick it down the right-hand side, looking for O'Gara. Madison was there. Big throw now by O'Gara. Slips off his hands. Back to Tierney. Tierney's still on the ball, looking to the middle. It's going to be Calkins checking back to take that ball away. Stevely keeping it in. Stevely and Calkins now battling. Smith coming over for the double team. Stevely knocks it back, and right to the foot of Musso. Musso tries to play it forward. Now this time's headed straight up in the air by Madison. Madison wins the second header, looking for Englert down the right side. Englert battling over here with number 5. Looked like he was going to shield the ball out. It's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick for the Rams. Nice shield there by Jose Englert. The ball was touched, but it was off the end line. And we are at the halfway mark here. 19 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the first half. Still a scoreless tie. A lot of back and forth action, but it's 0-0 on the scoreboard tonight between the Rams